Welcome to today's episode, guys. Today I'm working on my Raptor. It's a 2017 Ford Raptor, and I'm doing a transmission pan. So let me show you guys what I got. And there's the Sylvia R34. Almost done. I just sent the valve covers for powder coating. Wait till you guys see this. But here's our kit. We bought it on eBay. PPE pan, and then all the fluids and everything we need, gasket, filter, and all that stuff. So fluid kit includes all that we need so we can drain and fill our transmission, so we can refreshen the fluid and not change the filter every time, and take the pan off every time. So that's why I bought this thing, because it has a drain plug. And let me show you guys the one. The original one does not have a drain plug, but it does have a check plug. So there is the pan. It's all plastic, and the other one's aluminum. Get some light. All right, so there it is. Here's the plug that I was telling you guys as we were gonna fill it up and check. This is what I got so far. I mean, I couldn't get the beginning of it because my camera was down, but what I removed that plate right there. This plate has 2 bolts on each side on the subframe here, one and on each side, and then 2 over here. That's how you take that big plate off, so you can get to this. And then you have to take off these little shields, those 2 little shields that go around this way, and those are a pain in the butt, but I used some swivels and stuff and I was able to get them. So yeah, now I'm just trying to get these 2 out here, because I already got the 10s, the 8s on that side, and then all the 8s on this side first, so that we can work with the middle. So when we take our bolts out, we don't get a mess on ourselves and, take a bath with freaking transmission fluid. So now that's what I'm gonna do. So stay tuned. There, I took out all the bolts around it, all the 8s first, and then I took the 13 on the bottom and loosened them. So now the fluid's just dripping down, so I'm gonna let that drip down, and then I'm gonna loosen those other ones and then take the whole pan off. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I do this for y'all, please. Thank you. Where is that John? Right there. I forgot these 2 clips. There's some black clips on the side. Pins. Black clips. Darn it. Yep. I should have looked earlier. So now, gotta move this way. Freaking cut out the way. So I'm standing like in the middle of the outside of the shop. and we have a lid, and then I pull off. Ah. This I'm doing on the floor because my buddy's car's on the lift right now. Can't use the lift, but you just gotta be careful because there's still fluid in here. There you go. Just need a little jank there. So there is the pan. There's the pan and the old fluid, and then a closer look to the actual transmission, valve body and stuff. It's pretty crazy looking in there. Let's see that. There's a little bit. And it's black. And then there's your transmission. So now we gotta I think we gotta take this 8mm off, and then this should come off, but there's another one over there. We're gonna check the other filter and see what's up. So let's get it. Alright, so now I'm just gonna open up this can. Fresh. Thank you guys. PPE, shout out to PPE. Now let's see the quality on their parts. We got the instruction guide, installation guide. Heavy duty cast aluminum, so this thing's gonna keep your transmission cooler than your regular. And then it tells you to tie in cross pattern. The cross pattern you have to tie in them, and what to tighten them. So around 20 foot-pounds I would do. So let's get it, and you know, let's actually get it out. Let's get it out. That's what I'm at. Let's get it out and check it out. This thing is so fresh. Look at the quality of the whole thing. So what we're gonna do, switch out the filter. Use this gasket, put the new filter in, which I mentioned. See, there's another hole on the other side. So there's 2 holes, the filter's in there, and then this goes into a hole somewhere in there. So let's pop that out and see how that comes out. All right, guys, so took out the filter and those 2 bolts, and then it slides into that hole right there. All right, so we just had a storm. Everything's wet. But let's look at this pan. Look how thick, how thicker it is. If I put them next to each other, this thing's pretty heavy too. So look the difference. It's a lot different. So you could probably use 2 more quarts on these, it said. So let's put it on, and the filter I put on already. I did have a little gasket. I couldn't tape it because it was raining, but there's a little gasket stuck to the filter. You take that gasket out, you poke it into the hole, and you'll see how it goes. It's only one way. So after you do that, then you slide your, your filter, and then you torque down both bolts. They go to 10 millimeters. So now we're gonna install this and then torque everything down too. So let's get it. So we got the wife over here. She came and helped. All right, so I'm gonna explain what I did to get this thing in, because it's a pain in the butt, and just giving you guys a heads up. You guys gonna be fine with it if you don't do what I'm about to tell you. So first things first, we have to take off the motor mount from the transmission off. So there is 2 bolts right there, you guys can see 2 bolts. One here, and then one here, and then on the other side the same thing. You take those out, they're 15s, and then you get your lovely wife or your lovely assistant, and then you have them jack this. You take this cover off of here. There's 4 bolts on this cover that covers the transfer case, and then you jack up the transmission, and it'll jack it off the the motor mount where the hangers for the exhaust is. So that'll give you more room to slide the pan in, because it's thicker than the OEM one. And then you're gonna pry with a pry bar here a little bit once you have it there, and then just slide it in. It's gonna slide in. So if you're a mechanic and you know what I'm talking about, do this. If you don't know what you're doing, get a mechanic to do it for you, and this way you'll save yourself a lot of cursing like I just did. So let's get it. Now we got to torque everything down, all the bolts crisscross pattern to 18 foot-pounds. So let's do that next and get this done. Oh well, we got to fill it up too, so let's get it. All right, so after putting in the fluid, we put on the 9 quarts of fluid in the transmission, and then drove it around, checked the dipstick, the little dipstick underneath the transmission, and it was good. So make sure you look up all the torque specs. Also, just torque everything as Ford specification, because the stuff they gave me was really, it's gonna snap the bolts if you tighten them that much. So I would just recommend tying them for OEM specifications. I believe it was 18 foot-pounds or something like that. But I would just look it up. Don't go by what I'm saying. So this is just show you how to put this thing on, so you guys can understand that. I try to help everybody out, and get them through the job, so that you save a lot of hostility by doing the job. So thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification, so that I can just keep posting videos of Raptors, Skylines, whatever you guys want, or whatever I get to work on. If you guys want your car worked on and in the channel, let me know. So stay tuned for more content, and God bless you guys.